Today we are going to compare the book that we just listened to, Dogs at Work. This was a nonfiction book, which means the author wrote this story to teach us about different ways that dogs work. We're going to compare the dogs in this book to my own dog. This is my dog and his name is Big Mac. He's a bulldog. This right here is called a Venn diagram. And a Venn diagram is a great organizer so that we can say, on this side, we can write the information that is just true for the worker dogs in our book. In the middle section, we are going to write the things that are the same about the dogs at work and Big Mac. And then on this side of the Venn diagram, we're going to put information that is just true for Big Mac. So let's get started. The first thing I highlighted in the text was therapy dogs are trained to comfort people and keep them calm. Big Mac is not trained, but he definitely comforts us and keeps us calm. So I'm going to put that in the middle, the things that are the same. I'm going to put comfort. Another thing I noticed in this book was on the table of contents page, this dog was ready for work and he had little shoes on. He might be going someplace where the cement is really hot or where there's things that are sharp that could hurt his paws. So he's got protective gear on. He's got glasses. He's got a special vest. So he has special clothes that he's wearing. Sometimes we like to dress Big Mac up in special clothes. So I'm going to put in the middle, for the ways that they are the same, clothes. Let's continue to look at our text. On this page it says, other dogs, they're talking about dogs that work, help people with disabilities. A disability is when someone has maybe eyes that don't see well. That's called being blind. Maybe they have trouble walking or getting items or doing things with their hands. And these dogs are trained specifically to help these people. And Big Mac has not been trained to help anyone with disabilities. So I'm going to put that on the side that is just for dogs at work. So I'm going to put help people with disabilities. And I'm not writing a sentence, I'm just writing phrases, so I don't need to worry about capitalization or punctuation. Let's see what else. This says, some assistants' dogs can smell when their owner is about to be ill. Well, Big Mac can smell really well when we're cooking food or eating dinner, but he cannot smell when we become ill. So that is going to go on the side for dogs at work. I'll put can smell when owner is about to be ill. Now I have some dogs look for people who are lost. That is not something Big Mac does or can do or has the desire to do. So I'm going to put finds lost people. Now I'm going to write some things that are true for Big Mac that were not true for the other dogs that work. Here I see a dog that is searching in water and rescuing people. This is Big Mac in his bath. He does not like water. So I'm going to put on this side, Big Mac does not like water. Whereas worker dogs that are trained to rescue people in the water, they do like water. Does not like water. Another thing that this dog does, my dog, he loves to eat treats. This is him licking his chops once he's gotten a treat. And I didn't read anything about that in the Dogs That Work book. So I'm going to put loves treats. And the last thing I want to say about Big Mac that is true for him, but not true for the dogs that we read about in the book are, Big Mac sleeps all day and all night. He gets up to play for a little while. He gets up to eat and go outside. But for the majority of the time, you can find Big Mac in bed. So that's what I'm going to put for the last thing. Sleeps all day and night. I hope you've learned how to compare and contrast stories, nonfiction stories, using a Venn diagram.